Hey guys, hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to be doing something new on this channel. I'm going to be starting something called the Common Sense Edition. And what this is going to be is if I see a story that I want to amplify, talk about, dig into, I'm going to start covering it in this. Now today, I've got two stories I'm going to be talking about. And seemingly these two stories don't have anything in common. But at the end of this, I'm going to put it together for you, okay? So the first story, we've got a teacher that has been suspended and then she resigned. And here's the headline. She offered an LGBTQ themed book to her middle schoolers. Parents filed a police report. Okay, so middle schoolers, from what I understand, is 10 to 13 years old. So pretty young, right? You remember when you was 10 to 13, you didn't know shit. So Sarah Bonner has been teaching in Illinois for over 20 years, and she wanted to look for a way to, well, let's see here. I wanted to give them a smattering of fiction and nonfiction choices from on a day that we call Reading Monday. Bonner, 42, tells Today.com. We just read and celebrate books. One of the books was Juno Dawson's The Book is Gay. It's a best-selling nonfiction book that is billed by its publisher as an entertaining and informative instruction manual. That's a key thing here, instruction manual for anyone coming out as lesbian, gay, bisexual, or trans. Now again, 10 to 13-year-old kids. So let's go over to Amazon.com and Amazon.com and let's just read about it. Okay, the description. Lesbian, bisexual, queer, transgender, straight, curious. This book is for everyone, regardless of your gender or sexual preference. This book is for anyone who's ever dared to wonder. This book is for you. There's a long-running joke that after coming out, a lesbian, gay guy, bisexual, or trans person should receive a membership card and instruction manual. This is that instruction manual. You're welcome. In it, you're going to find answers to all the questions you ever wanted to ask, from sex to politics and hooking up to stereotypes. Again, 10 to 13-year-olds. Coming out and more. This candid, funny, and uncensored, there's another key one, uncensored exploration of sexuality and what it's like to grow up LGBT. Also includes real stories from people across the gender and sexual spectrums. You will be entertained. Okay, so let's jump over here to the redheaded libertarian on Twitter. She actually put a picture of what's in this book. Remember, it said it come with instructions. So here it's got definitions and their meanings. Rimming, that's licking the bottom. Scat is eating poop. Scissor Sisters is a sexual position. Strap-on is a sex toy worn on a belt. And then it's got a picture of a guy that I guess is naked and they censored his genitalia. Okay, so again, this is 10 to 13-year-old kids. And she just wanted to educate them, I guess. Okay, so thankfully, this woman come up under enough scrutiny and enough heat that she decided to step down, resign. She was put under investigation, and I guess she didn't want to be investigated, so she just decided to quit. But again, she is teaching this to 10 to 13-year-old kids. All right. Now I want to jump to the story number 2 I was telling you about. This one has me furious. Okay. Because this actually is not too far from where we live. Texas parents protest after first graders allegedly forced a 6-year-old to perform sex act and recorded it on an iPad. Now again, first graders is 6-year-olds. Now this is 6-year-old boys forcing a 6-year-old girl to do sexual things. Okay. Now to make it worse, this happened in the classroom with the teacher in the classroom. Parents in Texas are outraged after a 6-year-old girl was allegedly forced to perform a sex act on a fellow student in their classroom while students means plural, guys, that's more than one, recorded the incident on a district-issued iPad. Okay? It wasn't until the next day when the teacher noticed the iPad was locked with a passcode and sent it to IT to unlock. Afterward, the teacher saw the disturbing video. Even after that, they did not report this to the parents. Okay, they did not report this to the parents. The girl was in distress. She's like, my stomach hurts. I just want to lay down. The cousin told the outlet. You can tell something was wrong with her. So they asked, what's going on? What happened? The girl told the family members she was pulled underneath a desk where she was forced to perform the act on a male student in April. The girl said she hit the boy with the book and fought back until they let me go. In another instance, she said a student exposed himself to other students in the lunch line. The school would never comment. According to KCBD, the cousin claims the school district was not forthright in notifying the girl's parents about the alleged incident. Everything was no comment. I cannot tell you, no comment. So you mean to tell me abuse has been happening for a week and a half and these kids are still on the same desk? Okay, so this happened. The teacher found out. The principal knows about it, everything. And they still made this little girl go to that classroom and sit with these boys knowing what they'd done to her. So I'm going to bring these two stories together now for you. The first story, she's exposing these 10 to 13-year-olds about all of these sexual acts. Who is to say, and I bet my bottom dollar, that this is happening in elementary, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, on up. I think it's happening in all of them. Parents need to know what is going on in their kids' classrooms. I mean, if you can, parents need to be sitting in those classrooms because this type of crap is happening all over this country. And you don't have to be gay to know the manual of what sexual acts is. I mean, if you're a straight little boy, you can just imagine, because they're talking two boys doing it together, why not a boy and a girl doing it, right? So, hell, even 2 or 3 years ago, I would be thinking, what in the crap is these little boys learning at home? Now I'm thinking, what in the crap are they learning at school? This has me so worried about sending my little girl to school now. It has me terrified, to be honest with you. So I just wanted to amplify this for probably the few of you out there that's actually going to watch this, but I want to do my part, and I'm speaking up, and this type of crap needs to stop. Hope you enjoyed this segment. Maybe on the next one it'll be something funny. I appreciate it. If you do like this, hit the like button, please. Subscribe for more. Sorry, I need to calm down. Talk to y'all later.